Hi, my name is AmyWarwick, and I'm an equine industry major here at the University of Florida. And this is Lauren Strickler, and today she is going to be Gracie Lou Freebush. And she has come to me looking for a horse to compete with in National Reining Horse Association competitions as a novice competitor, as well as a horse that is going to be family friendly for her husband and two children. And for this presentation, I'm going to be using a case history and direct denial for my objection strategies, and then my closing strategy is going to be standing room only. So at this point we're going to move into the presentation. So, hi Ms. Freebush, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. It's so good to finally meet you.
Me too.
Thank you. So how was your trip here?
It's pretty good.
Good, good. I'm glad you made it here safely.
Mm-hmm.
So I know the last time we talked on the phone, you mentioned to me that your daughter was going to be in a 4-H hippology competition. How did she do there?
She did really well. We had a really good time. I think she enjoyed it.
Oh, that's great. That's so good to hear. I know when I was in college at UF, my internship was with the 4-H office, and part of that was helping a girl team of 4 study to go to the hippology competition, and I know they loved it as well. So that's really awesome. I know it's a great experience for her, and they definitely learn a lot.
They do.
They do. So I'm so glad that you're here. And while you're here, I just want to share a little bit of background information with you about the company and myself before I share with you the horses that I've potentially found for you to purchase.
Okay.
So we are Diamond W Boarding and Training. We're a safe, fun, and competitive training and boarding facility. We're on 100 acres in Hastings, Florida, and we have been family owned for the past 50 years. And standing on our property, we have an AQHA registered stallion, which has also competed in the National Reining Horse Association competitions. And just to tell you a little bit about myself, I went to junior college at St. John's River Community College, which is in Palatka, and I earned an AA there. And from there, I transferred to the University of Florida, where I got my degree in equine industry, and I have a minor in sales and agribusiness management. I have been blessed enough to be with the Diamond W for the past 3 years as a sales manager, and I have an 80% success rate of matching people with horses. So I'm really hoping that we can find you something today that you are happy with. So from our phone conversations, I just want to touch base with you and make sure that we're on the same page. So you're looking for a horse that you can compete with in novice reining competitions, and you also want something that's going to be family friendly for your husband and 2 children. And your daughters also have horses, so it needs to work well for them.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any other additions to that?
No.
No? Okay. So are you okay with moving into the presentation and the horses that I've found for you? Great. Okay, so I've found 2 horses that I think will suit your needs. The first horse is from a seller in Casson, Minnesota. This is a 10-year-old aged gelding who has AQHA performance points, is ready to show, and is $13,000. The second horse that I have for you is actually a horse that was bred and trained at our facility, and this is Valor. It's a 10-year-old aged gelding. He's received 85 AQHA performance points and is ready to show. And this price for this horse is $15,000. And I have a couple pages here, just basic information on the horses and breeding and that kind of stuff for you to look over as we go through. Okay, and the feature of this horse, the specific Diamond W horse, is that it has proven National Reining Horse Association money earnings, as well as the fact that it's American Quarter Horse Association registered. And the benefit of it being a 10-year-old aged gelding is you know and can be confident in the fact that it's a proven performer. And if you would like, I have a short video here that just shows you the last competition that he competed in, so you can kind of get a feel for the level of competition that he's at. Okay, so after seeing these things, Can you agree with me that he's a proven competitor and you feel like someone at your novice level could easily compete with this horse?
I do.
You do. Okay. At this point, do you feel like you're ready to make a purchase, or would you like for me to share some more information with you?
Not quite. I'd like to hear a little more about it.
Okay. Yeah, we can absolutely do that. So the Diamond W horse Valor, I think, is a better buy for you because that way I can assure your level of customer service. Um, our ranch has a reputation for selling quality horses and for honestly dealing with all of our customers. I can ensure to you the highest quality today because of the fact that you are on our facility. So I can take you on a tour. You can actually go and see the horse, watch him interact with the horses that are in his pasture, as well as the fact that our trainer and our caregiver are on the facility today. So that'll give you a chance to talk with them and, work out any questions or concerns that you may have about the horse and the care that it will require. And just to let you look at a few more things, I have a value analysis here. And I've also shown an extra horse that I found that you may be interested in, just because you had mentioned that one point that you might want a horse that's in the 5 to 6 year old range. So if you're looking at age, our Diamond W horse is 10 years old, and then one of the other horses that I have found is 6 years old. So that's a difference of 4 years there. However, if you look at performance points, our Diamond W horse has 85 performance points, whereas the other horses only have 40 and 25. So you can see that the Diamond W horse, by being a few years older, is more proven, and you can see the level of competition that he competes. If we're looking at price, the Diamond W horse is $2,000 more than the other horses that I'm showing you. However, we have a value-added product because we offer you 2 free training sessions within the first year of ownership, and that's a $2,500 value. And if you add that to the fact that your farm is closer to our ranch, which gives you lower shipping costs. So overall, the Diamond W is going to be the better value-added product and be closer to the needs that you're looking for. So after seeing all this information, do you feel that the Diamond W horse Valor would be the best deal for your money and the quality?
I do.
You do? Okay. At this point, are you ready to make a purchase, or do you have some more concerns that you would like to talk over?
Well, I'm concerned about his age because I was looking for a horse that was a little younger, and I'm not sure if he'd be able to grow with my daughter.
Right, okay. So just to make sure we're on the same page, you were looking for a younger horse. You want one that's in the more 5 to 6 year old age range. Okay, all right, that's great. So what I can tell you about an older horse, for someone at a novice level of competition, you would want an older horse because they are proven and you know that they are more dependable, as well as the fact that you want it to be good temperament and dependable for your family. So if you'll look, I've found an article from a riding and boarding stable where someone says that you want a versatile, well-rounded, safe-mannered disposition horse. And for someone at the beginner and novice rider level, the most important attribute is temperament. And according to this professional, they typically look at horses that are in the 10-year-old and up range. And that's for the simple fact that they want someone with the been there, done that attitude. So with this, you just want a horse that you know is solid and proven, and you get that with an older animal. So do you feel like that's answered your question?
Yeah, I can see how that makes sense.
Okay, great. Were there any more concerns that you had?
Well, I had heard about the Herda disease and that your stallion was a carrier for that, so I was just kind of concerned about, how that would affect the horse.
Right. Okay, so you've heard that Herda is a genetic disease that's carried by our stallion, correct? Okay. Actually, I've heard that same thing, but I can assure you that that's not true. And I can prove that to you by, if you'll look here, I've pulled up our stallion and his records. This has his genetic testing as well as all of his offspring. And as you can see here, it clearly states that he's not a genetic carrier for Herda. And they do this by taking a simple main testing and then testing the DNA that they get from that. So he's come negative for that, as well as the fact that none of his offspring have been shown to have HERDA, the skin disease. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does. I feel better about that.
Okay, all right, that's great. So do you feel like all of your questions have been answered, or is there something more that you would like to discuss?
No, I think that about covers it.
Great, okay. So just to review, you came to me looking for a horse to compete with at a novice level in the National Reining Horse Association competitions, as well as a horse that's going to be suitable for your family's needs. Okay, great. And I think the best solution for you is going to be our Diamond W bred and trained horse, Valor. And I just wanted to be honest with you and let you know that I have another person who is very interested in this horse. And they told me that they can be here this week with a trailer to pick the horse up. But I told them that I had someone else who was very interested in the horse as well, and I wanted to give you the first chance since you did contact me first. So knowing these things and going over all of our features and benefits, do you feel like you're ready to purchase this horse?
Yes, I'd like to purchase it.
Okay, great. All right, well, let's get our paperwork and everything together.